Au revoir, merci. So, can't help but feeling a little bit of joy at it's these municipal things that can get really tricky, and really tricky. And so we had put our trash, as we do all the time, in this can and put it out when we left in springtime, and it didn't get picked up, and so it's still there. And so Michael emailed and then called, which these are high stress things sometimes, but he did a great job. And so the very kind man came and explained that we actually owed for last year and for this year, and so he brought the new can, and I have to say he was so lovely.
Well, the cool thing was that we called this morning, emailed this morning. He asked for me to call him.
Yes.
I called him, talked to him. He speaks no English.
No.
And he said he would come by this afternoon and drop off a new can. And so that's what he just did.
Yeah, and he stayed and helped us kind of figure out, you know, how we could accomplish the payment and all that. And he's going to come back tomorrow with the form so that we can do it. Yes,
so we can do it online, and we can pay it automatically through our bank.
He must have had good energy, because Bernice didn't bark, not even a little bit.
She's like, I want to sniff. I want to sniff.
So that was super successful. I mean, it's just these little victories where you're like, okay,
One thing at a time.
one thing at a time.
One thing at a time.
Good
Just
job, babe.
All the little things that you don't know how to negotiate.
Yes,
when you're
for sure.
not French.
We're getting there, a little bit.
Yes.
Poo on poo. So this is what I'm going to be working on. I want to put in some of these perennials. One of them is a biennial, but I can't remember which one. I think the Black-Eyed Susan. And so this is the bed that I want to put it in, and you can see it needs some help. We have some flowers that we put in last year that were more bulbs, and I think it's these right here. So I'm going to try to, just pull out some of these weeds and getting it to be a place where I can put maybe just groupings of the little seeds. So here we go. Just wanted to show you what I did today. So I planted many flowers here. I weeded the beds and planted a bunch of seeds. Hopefully they will make it. That is how many weeds were in there. And then, of course, because laundry, and it's a gorgeous day. I don't have the heart to cut all those roses back yet. Soon, I guess. But they're just so many. There it is. Are you relaxed? Yeah, that's a good spot for a little dog. Yes, it's okay. Good.
Oh, what's going on?
I think you're on the ground.
I don't think so. You see, huh? I'm still playing, see?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there we go, hit the ground. I can shorten the ropes.
Shorten the ropes, yep. Okay. I'm going to title this part of the video, Everything Has Thorns. That's the title. So when you go to do any gardening, I mean, I wear, thick leather gloves, but you have to contend with some things. Look at the size. I don't know if you can see it, if it translates well here. The thorns there on that bush, and of course on the roses. And I don't know if you know the name of this one. I would love to know it. It's beautiful, but again, just covered in thorns. And the most vicious thorn contender of this garden is actually, sorry about the washing machine, it's actually this tree. And again, it's got the sort of green, beautiful chartreuse color leaves, but it's got, I don't know if that's gonna show. Let me try and zoom. I would say these thorns are a good 1/2 inch long, and that's why we've cut it up so far, because there's a good way to see it right there. I don't know if you can make that out, but we had to cut them up because, I mean, my gosh, look at those. It would literally go through my summer shoes, through the soles of them. That's how intense they are. So I don't know what they were all protecting themselves from, but these trees and bushes are warriors. So Michael pulled down, this is not, like, these get to be a 1/2 inch, but look at how, I don't know if you can see it or not.
They're like double thorns.
Yeah, they have like a horn thorn design, but they'll tear you up.
Yep. One of the things we like to do in the summertime is put up these screens, which are magnetic, and they just kind of just open up. And all we do is just attach them by these little furniture tacks. And there's not too many of them, and they keep the bugs out really nicely.
And the slugs.
And the slugs, apparently. We caught some slugs last night that she was escorting out with some tongs.
Nothing that salad tongs won't fix.
Exactly.
Just gotta make it work.
Overgrown. Have a lot of overgrown roses.
Keep this
That
one
we
back
can
a bit because it hangs at our heads.
Pin
Thorns.
up a little better. Make it actually go above the door would be nice.
It would. I mean, we can try. There's a wire there to train it, but
Yeah.
these just hung. These hung at our eyes, so with the thorns and stuff, I just thought I'd take that up a tiny bit.
Yeah, and there's a grapevine that's right in here that really needs to be trimmed out. You know, we don't want or need grapevines going through the rose bushes.
I really don't want, I don't know, maybe it's the Californian in us, but grapevines that aren't in vineyards are often, they end up being rat magnets.
Yeah, once they get some grapes on them, the rats like
The
to come
rats
in
get
and
very interested.
eat.
Would rather not.
Exactly. All right.
Hey, what you doing out here? Mama? What you doing out here? Hmm? Do you like having the screen? You can just walk right out, huh?